Yeah. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From use to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From use to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we biz. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing ya. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your job.
The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content is provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we biz. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing ya. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we biz. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing ya. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth.
We're live on the inside. I want to say good afternoon and welcome to all of you all that is here with us. Whether you're watching us on YouTube, you're watching us on Facebook, you're watching us live on the official Straight to the Point page, or you're watching us live on Real TV TT, wherever you are at. And of course, I'm going to urge you guys from now, go follow us on Facebook, Real TV TT, for everything exclusive. I mean, this is the station that you're going to get everything that you need. So I want to say good afternoon to all of y'all. And of course, to all of y'all as well that are joining us on Digicel Channel 32, Green Dot Channel 26, Airlink Channel 25, B Mobile 110, Ampere 116. And of course, if you haven't done so already, for those of y'all that is on, or should I say is on the Tego app, good afternoon to you. And of course, good afternoon to my friends that are on TikTok. I see you as well. Jaro Garcia, good afternoon. Shumin Philip, good afternoon. Anil Ragunan Singh, good afternoon to you as well. I want to say good afternoon to my Arima team on the inside as well. I'm seeing you all. Good afternoon, Miss Gwyneth Edwards. Good afternoon to you. And also, I was told yesterday, I have some people as well who very, 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 they love the show. They look at us on the Duncan Street. Good afternoon to you as well. There's so many people, and I want to say good afternoon and thank you guys for supporting the persons that give us information on a daily. I want to say thank you as well for that. Now, I want to get into today's show. And there is so much things that I have to say that I have to be careful about, because at the end of the day, some things could get me in trouble. And it's not bad trouble, it's good trouble. But if I get myself into that type of trouble, you all may not get to see me until the state of emergency is over. And there are so many things that we have to cover. So I have to make sense out of sense and let good sense prevail so that we could have a couple of cents so that we could fight the war. Because what I've realized over the past couple of years of me being in this business is that we have a lot of my friends and comrades within the media industry. Gaza G, good afternoon to you. A lot of my friends in the media industry who lives off of sensationalism. But if I am to tell you guys today that if I was doubting the media and lies, if I was doubting it, on Sunday, I would have witnessed with my own two eyes. I tried my best, because I love the TTPS, I try my best, because I want to have good relations, because it have officers who are willing to go above and beyond. But when the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, 3 minutes after we were finished, the people were finished praying outside the police administration building, I trying. After they were finished outside the police administration building, they said their prayer and they leave. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service issued a release stating that they disperse a crowd. They released a statement saying that they dispersed the crowd that was outside of the police administration building. And when they released that, I was still standing up outside and I'm like, how did they disperse the crowd? In fact, don't take my word for it. Director, you have the screenshot with the, just put up that. I want to read what they say. I want to read what they said. You all saw this, you see where it said 4 minutes? You know why it's saying 4 minutes? But if I could go back in my phone now and give all you my location as to where I was, you know what? Just now, let me do that, Director, because I don't want nobody to feel at no point in time that Dale is causing mischief or Dale is in apparent to, where did I say? Public safety? Public safety, right? You know they like to say, oh, you're in this thing with this public safety and all that kind of thing. Director send you. Well, for obvious reasons, I have my location thing off on my phone because you know what I'm trying to find me no how, no way when I tell I doing what I'm doing. But I send you the evidence here at the time. So the time that the police service would have posted this post would have been 5:39 minus 4 minutes. What time that will be? 5:35, 5:34, put a dollar sign in front of it to go get it proper. But the police service said, update on fatal shooting of Joshua Samaru. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service provides the following update. No, this is the wrong thing. Sorry. That's no. Again, you're wrong info. Let me see. They're supposed to be, I think I sent you the wrong. This is when it is the day when I was here and they sent me the intro. Come back to me. This is when it is they sent me the info about the what do you call it? When it is they wanted to charge Kaya with the murder. I want to get the information with when the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. I know I take a screenshot of that somewhere here. I have it on my next phone. That's what's going on. But let me see. I'm going on the TTPS page here now. Right. So, let me see. I'm sending you this. I'm sending you this here. Right? So, let me read it from while I send Robert this here. And this is so disgraceful, you know. To the point now that I believe that if it is that the police service could come and lie mere minutes after a peaceful demonstration was made where persons were passionate outside the police administration building, young people, you know, young persons came out, and you all would not believe the kind of things that I've heard on the ground. And I want to say to my brothers and sisters in the media, shame on all you too. Because when pertinent information going out, that is not news thing for all you know. All you looking for that for no news, you know. It's sensational news. No. We don't want that. We want the juicy thing. We want to be able to say that Joshua Samaru, father, siding with the police. But then when we get information, it's not true. It's all lies. And I have to respect certain aspects of the law. But my partner tell me he can't help me. Not really my partner. But my partner tell me he can't help me. I have to take that as for what it is. But there's a lot of muzzling going on with this case. So let's go to what the police service released on their nice social media. The nice social media. Hear what they released to tell the public on the 24th of May 2026. You get it right? They said, state of emergency guidance on public gatherings and TTPS response. I am calling publicly on the commissioner of police. You understand the answer, you know? The Minister of Homeland Security, who love to blow air in bag. Ministry has been blowing air to the general public. Let me read it. I don't want to get excited. I want all you to follow on with me. If we could get it on the screen and it might make it a little easier. Right. State of emergency, blah, I read that already. So the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service acknowledges the presence of individuals who assembled today while protests are not expressly prohibited under the current state of emergency. All public gatherings must strictly comply with the emergency powers regulations. Now, mind you, there are a lot of police officers that don't know the law. But let's go ahead. The TTPS has statutory responsibility to maintain public safety and preserve public order. Where any gathering presents a potential risk to either officers on duty, empowered to take appropriate and proportionate action, including the lawful dispersal of such assemblies. In the instance, officers engaged the individuals present and issued clear lawful instruction in accordance with the emergency powers regulation. The decision to disperse the gathering was based on assessed concerns relating to public safety and the maintenance of order. Members of the public are reminded that the emergency powers regulations confer broad authority on law enforcement to regulate, restrict, or disperse assemblies when necessary. Key provisions include the Commissioner of Police may restrict the association or communication of individuals and prohibit entry into specified areas. Any location may be designated a protected place, rendering unauthorized entry an offense and permitting police to search or remove persons from such area. Come back to me. We don't have to read all the rest of gutter rubbish that they write up inside a day. Now we're saying, right? we are saying that they disperse the crowd. When that happened, now I would have taken this and eat this as food today, if it is that I would have eat this as food today if I wasn't there. If I wasn't present, I would have eat that up as food. And I would have said, hey boy, them gun real bad. But you know, I started to realize that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, there are some officers that have no customer service training. They have no training to be able to de-escalate. They only know about escalation. A police officer walk up to me at time and tell me something. But if I wasn't smart, I tell him how we mother make him, you know. And then you know what? They'll go hold me for annoying language, obscene language, and assault on a police officer, and all the other different things. I'll say good afternoon to the officer from Woodbrook Police Station. But here what's going on. I want to show you escalation of the police on Sunday, which is yesterday. But we go pay some bills. Share the live, you know, because I'm going to bust some things here today about this Kaya Sili and this Joshua Samaru situation that they are trying to muzzle. And you see them people. You see my friend, I can't even call them my friends and them anymore, boy. You see Express and Guardian, and we'll take a break, we'll come back.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Hello everyone, I'm Kwesi Park. I invite you to join me right here on Real TV for the program Unfiltered Youth. This series will engage a panel of young persons from a very diverse cross-section of our society, talking or discussing the real issues affecting them in their daily lives. So join me right here on Real TV on Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. with repeats on Sundays and Wednesdays.
At Good Price Wholesalers, we're inviting all business owners. Whether you operate a pharmacy, supermarket, mini-mart, variety store, pet shop, hardware, or bookstore, we've got you covered. We offer a wide range of products, including baby and toddler items, confectionery and candy, cosmetics, fans, household supplies, party supplies, pet products, toys, stationery, and electronics. Wide selection, reliable quality, competitive prices. Contact us today at 380-8475 and one of our sales representatives will be happy to visit you. Good Price Wholesalers, your partner in business success.
Broadcast your yagnas, weddings, and Hindu celebrations live on Real TV. Share your special moments with us. Share your devotion with the nation. Call us at 373-8946 or email realtv.corporate@gmail.com to host your celebration today.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
We're back on the inside. I want to say good afternoon to all of you all that is here with us. And I want to say welcome to Straight to the Point. I didn't tell you that earlier on. I heated, you know. I really heated. De-escalation, as I was talking about, with the members of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. I was there in person, and I will tell you that. Because I was told as well that the young lady in question, Miss Alyssa Phillips, would have been told that they were planning to arrest her on Sunday. And I would have been reliably informed and advised. They said, Dale, and I sat down and I thought about it as well. Dale, this could go anyway, you know. Because this young lady is trampling. She's trampling on people. And they don't want this to reach to a certain place where they cannot return or come back from. So you never know, an order might go there for detention order for her because she's a thing to public safety. And I feel that is why the TTPS pull out what they pull out, But don't take my word for it. Rob, play that one I tell you that I wanted to play when we come back from the break. Let's take a look.
Outside our window. That was evidence. They said not guilty. They found nothing in the car and they said the girl guilty. What kind of police service we have? Is it a CIA we have here? Service with a weapon. It is a dictatorship. Come against the people. Take off all your uniform. What's going on there? What's going on there? Not today! 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 Come better than that! Not today! Today not the night! Not today! Not today!
Control your officers. Control all the guns. Control all the bullets. Must go.
Alexander must go! Alexander must go!
Police don't know how to walk.
Shame on the TTPS! Shame! 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 Shame!
There's a reason why I allowed it to play for that length of time. And I realized too that, when we're coming out with the juicy truth, people are reporting us on TikTok. They're reporting us because they don't want us to reach where we have to reach. To the people that we have to reach. But don't worry. It's okay. It's okay now. You know why it's okay? Because we're on so many other platforms. Come, Let your fingers work. Go on YouTube and Facebook next. Go on Tego. Try and take me off of the cable now because you don't want us to, you don't want the, what is happening to reach out there. But this is what I'm saying, and those that have ears to hear, eyes to understand, because a lot of times we have eyes to see, but we don't have eyes to understand, you know. I did make a mistake. Eyes to understand. And I played that video as long because the gentleman that the police officer, that the big bad police officer, with his gun on his chest, and he holding it so, and he walked up to the man and started threatening him. I was right there. And then another senior officer said that the gentleman was using annoying language. Mind you, the gentleman was standing on the other side of the road. We don't know who he affiliated with, but he started to speak about what's going on with the guns. Who is bringing in the guns? Why is the police this and that and the other? And he was just talking in no tone louder than the rest. And my big bad brethren stood up in front of him and was escalating. Now, if the media did not turn around and cameras were not pointed at them, pause for me right there. I don't want I want the senior officer that walked up to him. If that senior officer didn't let good sense prevail and tell the officers, stand down, Sunday would have been something different. Then I could say that the TTPS, what they wanted to happen was to disperse a crowd. But the Trans-Tobago Police Service needs to answer to us why it is that they put out an article or a public statement release stating that they dispersed the crowd, because after this, watch now, unlike them other media houses, we record from start to finish. We don't do like the others who just looking for sensationalized news, where they're jumping out and they're saying, Kaya father said this and Kaya said that. And a grieving sister who just talking out of her. I don't want to say that. No deal, don't say that. They're not ready for the TV. But she grieving, so she doing all kind of mad thing. She attacking Kaya, she attacking this one. And I mean, if I was Kaya and you coming down at me every day on my personal phone, I'll block you. I will block you. I will block you. It's simple. But when Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, I want you to help me understand. Good time flying, boy. Help me understand. Where was the crowd dispersed? And I want to give all you some stuff there. I have some videos that none of the other media houses going to post and publish. You know why? Because them don't see it as important. But when I play it, they're going to want to put it up now, you know. When a man could tell me that he was organizing people from his area to come down to support something that is of good avail, and police officers will pull up early in the morning and tell them, if all you go down there, we will give all you a detention order. Well, here was, when I come back from the break, we will play them videos and them. We're going to take a break, we'll be right back. Share the live, let everybody know. We're live on cable TV, we're live on Straight to the Point, we're live on Facebook, Digicel, everywhere, we everywhere. Don't touch that button, let's pay those bills and we'll be right back.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Hello, everyone. I am the Reverend Clifford Rawlins, minister of the Diego Martin United Church and a published author. I am inviting you to join me on Real TV for Honest to God, where we are honest with what Scripture is and says, and addressing topical issues in Christianity in a postmodern context and post-colonial Caribbean landscape. Provocative, controversial, stimulating, and above all, openly honest. Every Tuesday at 2 to 3 p.m. right here on Real TV.
Honest to God, I'm coming clean. Honest to God.
Macon Construction Company Limited. Save big whilst building stronger. We build with our Macon innovative building systems, which provides high wind speed, earthquake, sea blast and fire resistance, is thermally and acoustically insulated, provides improved construction timelines and cost savings. We provide construction services from design to finish and everything in between. Macon Construction Company Limited. Building green today with tomorrow's technology. Contact or visit us today.
I am Walter Stewart, President of the Trinidad and Tobago National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations Incorporated. Join us every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, where we look at NPTA Speaks, National Parent-Teacher Association Speaks, on topical and relevant issues pertaining to parents, teachers, education, and students of Trinidad and Tobago. This, of course, encapsulates local, regional, and international audiences every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, NPTA Speaks.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your chance.
Sensationalism. What does it good afternoon to all of you all if you're just joining us? And I just told you all what one person said. Let me start from, you see, Rob, I had a whole agenda, you know, and I realized that the agenda has changed from time to time. I want to deal with my personal interests, but I want to deal with the Kayasili and all of this, and I want to deal with everything in a certain manner. But hear what? Let's play the video that we have. Let me start from fake news. Because I don't know if it is that the media house in question that released the information at Ohio o'clock in the morning, if it was strategically done to dismay people from coming out and stand up for justice. Because you know what has happened? A lot of time, these families that have been involved in these scrupulous situations, they don't have money to go to a lawyer to fight the state and to fight the different services to continue, you know. So as much as many others, they start to fade away. They fade away. What's going on with Kessel Lendor? How much of us remember that? Kessel Lendor left Carenage and went to Chaguanas to deliver a transmission. I would have gone on the scene of the crime that it took place, where police officers made Kessel Lendor and in company the other gentleman whose mother is a police officer in the parliament. Her own comrades failed her, they put them to kneel and they executed them. And when they were done executing them, they break open the house to recover the bullets that they used, and then they come and they say, oh, it was a robbery scene. And the fellas and them was the men from the robbery scene. Do we remember that? Mush my mouth. Let me start from the beginning. This is what Mariah had to say at the beginning of what took place outside of the police administration building.
We have reached a critical breaking point in this country. Because I know the mood throughout the country right now is widespread outrage, to say the least. The police service have once again, I can't even say eroded the public trust, the little hope and faith we had in them. I can't even say that eroded, run it down to the ground, lower than the white line in the road, it is gone. And I would also like to say to the media houses who are supposed to be the guardians of the truth and the voice of the people who are supposed to be pressing on those in these positions to uphold their responsibilities to the citizens of this nation. Some of them have compromised their integrity, leaving the citizens feeling more manipulated than informed. So the first thing we would like to address, which I know questions on everybody's mind, with regard to the false news released 6 o'clock in the morning as the first thing citizens about to see to dishearten them from coming out and showing up today for what they know are right. So let me be the first to say that the senior Mr. Samaru denying all allegations made in that article of saying any claims against Kaya being responsible for Joshua's death. Crazy. Such interview and such words were never said by Mr. Samaru, but was somehow publicized by Guardian Media and released on social media for everybody to see. Why is that? Why on the day when the nation decide they're going to come out for what we know is more than an injustice? Why are we releasing false information once again to dissuade the people from coming out to fight for what is right? Why are we doing this? No sense of humility, no sense of humanity, no sense of self, no sense of conscientiousness, no sense. That is all this is making right now. After 4 months of waiting and grappling and hoping that, you know what, some sort of something is going to come out of this. You're more than insulting the nation's intelligence right now. You're basically spitting in my face and saying, we don't care. We don't care. Why it is my friend who trying her best to recuperate from the injury she have now, she still cannot stand, cannot do a lot of things for herself. Have to find out about these charges just like the rest of us on social media. Not through appropriate or legal channels, through social media. Why are we not being, my people, please wake up and be logical.
People wake up and be logical. So don't say, it's me saying, and I jumping out myself, and I just talking for talking's sake. And this is what has me in a boggle today, because, well, I don't care. Guardian Media custom posting all kind of folly and things with no merit and all these different things. Just the other day, the mayor for San Fernando, I think it's the mayor for Sando, one of the mayors, one of his worships had an issue. Yes, San Fernando mayor. They posted a story and they had to retract it. But the retraction small so. But the story big so. And they're doing it again with the Joshua Silly situation because why? Sensationalism, sensationalized news. But I'm not focusing on them because at the end of the day, that distraction. What I'm disappointed in, and then you know what we had to say? If the TTPS could post that they disperse a crowd, knowing fully well that they didn't, then are we supposed to believe them in saying that Kaya Silly shot at them? When we have it blatantly in front of our faces, what is taking place? I don't know. People start to tell me all kind of things. A lawyer man come up on social media and start to talk all kind of crap about, oof, here we are. I'll find that. Play the one that says police stations. There's a clip there that has police stations in it. I want all to see what went on, you know. I don't want it to be that they're saying something and we're seeing something different. So I want that whatever we see here today, understand. Because, you know, I sit down and I watching some of these media houses. And them only looking for when it's tea, you know. When it's juice, you know. Because, I mean, yes, that sells. That sells. You find it? Play it for me, please.
Right? So if we start something and she doesn't get justice as well, today is Kaya and Joshua Day, but she's here with us for her son. And if she doesn't get justice as well and laws don't change, this is not going to end. It is not going to end. It is not going to end. Start to act on the cases that are relevant and do what you all have to do. Mothers are grieving in genuine situations and you all know. So time to do something about it. It does not stop here. Don't start to act at 1 o'clock. I want you all to be conscious of that on Wednesday. After Alyssa Phillip did an interview on I-95.5 with Tamika, 6 o'clock the forensic report was sent to the commissioner. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? When Alyssa and Mariah did the 19 bullets, 19 protests flyer, at 7 o'clock news, CNC3 and TV6 had it up, and the very following day, researcher, the commissioner had something to say. So be mindful that when we are powerful and we come and we say what we have to do, in all honesty and in all integrity and peacefully, we are legal when we come out here. Let us jump out themselves. Be mindful of that. Your voices are powerful and it can make the change. Do not be afraid. We have the love. We didn't come here for hate. We have the love. You know how much protest we go on? And it's about 4 police stations alone. Commend us. 4 police stations out of 13. What happened to the rest of all you? 4 police stations commended us. You know why? Because they intelligently know the law. And because they have a conscience. All you take suit, all your other officers take suit and take example of that. Because this is not going to end until the change comes.
Yes. All right, everybody.
There's another video that I have labeled as Need to Be Heard. If only thought what I was saying is a lie, and that the police officers using intimidation tactics. Imagine a senior officer is challenging the word notice and permission. There's a vast difference between the word notice and the word permission. And these young ladies, very well educated. Let's play that video. I don't want to do the talking. Let them talk.
I organized the youths of my community to come here this morning, right? And this morning, right, a police team came and shut all them and tell them, if they come out here, they're going to get them the detention order.
I just want to say something here, please. What? I am still waiting on justice for my kids also, but today it's not about justice for them, it's about for Kia. And I just want to share this incident happened with our children. Right. And I was keeping it hush-hush. After the children got shot, the 3 survivors, the police came and picked up the 3 survivors and was trying to give one of them a gun to hold. One time I said, why you gonna do me this? You hold me like a baby. You and my father was friends, why you gonna do me this? I will not call the officer. officer name, and the reason why I never mentioned it before because I'm protecting the boys also. But it needs to be heard. And yes, about Kia.
The amount of persons there are who have been victims of extrajudicial killings and unfair lawful treatment is amazing. Somebody contacted me just this weekend here as well. She has a restraining order against her ex-husband. And this ex-husband breached the order, pulled up to her home with his friend's fancy Benz, and they walked in the house and took items belonging to her and left, which was all captured on CCTV footage. And you know what is the most dotish part about all of that? Is that when she went to the police to report the incident, because it's serious, if this man have the belly to come to my place knowing that there is a restraining order against him, and he shows up by me and I come to the police and the police tell you, come back Monday. You know what I'm telling you? The police say, come back Monday. Knowing fully well that this lady's life could be in such grave risk. But you know what they say? Come back Monday. And then you know what? If something happens to her, we would jump up and we would say, it's such a sad situation and the police has failed us. When we are not holding the police accountable, we not holding the police accountable. This happened on the 22nd, and she went to the police to make a report. I don't deal in hearsay, you know. I like when it is my information is right in front of me. And sometimes when I'm dealing with certain things, I just pull. So if you see me picking up my phone, Carissa Lee and all you want to tell me how to broadcast and how to do an interview, all you gonzo. Go by all the failure media house who just post and publish all kind of fake news and wrong information. Go there. Don't tell me how to do my thing. I doing my thing how I just do it. You do your thing how you just do it. You want to give me advice. You commenting under my thing and them and telling me about this and that and the other and all them kind of things. Stupid this. Anyhow, need to be heard. I think that's the we played that already. That's what the gentleman and the lady talking. Play the PM call. Because these young ladies are very passionate. And I think that they need to be heard. I don't think that we should ignore them at all. But let's play that one.
To the commissioner, this is a man of integrity, and this is you. This is a man we can be proud of, and this is you. You cannot stay in your position. So you need to step down. And to the Prime Minister of our country, we are sick and tired of the hide-and-seek games. You need to address your country. The nation is bleeding. Approximately 6 innocent children died within a span of 2 months under an SOE. And yet still we cannot hear from you, Madam Prime Minister. I believe that you have protected potential, but you need to do better.
How are we as a people?
To the DPP, I am asking you to make this make sense. Public distrust deserves public accountability.
That's right.
We want to know under what grounds you were able to advise these officers to put out a warrant for Kaya Sili's arrest. To the Forensic Science Center, I am asking you, how did it take 4 months for you to send your report? I don't trust it. My people, we need to look at pattern recognition. Everybody is saying an innocent person wouldn't run from the police. Well, innocent officers would not murder a surrendering man. Innocent officers would not dodge accountability. Innocent officers wouldn't have let Kaya Sili go home after she was discharged from the hospital.
Yeah.
And this is so comical because you're charged on 3 counts of shooting at the police, but where's the ammunition charge? Was she shooting with her pinky finger?
I want to say this. There's going to be a lot, and not there's going to be. I sat and I stood, and I was observing. People are wrong. Robbie, they go get vexed with me for this, you know. But don't feel that everybody that came out there on Sunday, I don't want you to ever believe, and this is for those, the eyes that could understand, that everybody that stood there with you all Sunday is in your best interest. There are lots of people that came to that demonstration with intentions. Some political, some for social media clout, because here what's going on, they come to get a little video and things so that they could get some numbers on the socials. They could get some numbers on the Instagram and the TikTok because they come to go live. They come to get a little clout over Kaya Sili and Joshua Samaru because it's the now thing. But let's see if it is when it starts to slow down, if these same people coming out to support. It's just like them social media influencers now who get wasa walking. These social media influencers who get wasa walk, all the time there was about the people, and when the government do wrong, I say we're doing wrong, but the same influencers and them have nothing to say now when it is things going bad. You ain't seen none of them influencers and them coming out and standing and grazing the streets with the people and saying, well, guess what? The Prime Minister liked me a little bit, so let me come out and see if it is. Let me talk to, oh God, Auntie Cams, come out and talk to the people. Give them some kind of, no, because why? The little kakada they gain in Wassa, the little $8,000 salary, it's nice. Good afternoon, Stacks. Good afternoon, Mutara. They say he ain't get nothing. He say he ain't get nothing. He put out a video. Then approach him yet. Right? Good afternoon to you all. They say this next one, what she name is, this failed comedian. Mr. Miss. You get Isaiah Mutu. $8,667 allegedly to work Wassa. When you send home, how much people all you send home? How much people all you send home under the URP, CPEP, and all these different things? The minister is running from talking to these people. I had the man here just the other day. The minister hiding from talking to them. The minister ain't even answering my phone call because they know. But guess what? Stacks, and who else again? I send you the thing, you know. I send you the breakdown, you know. I send you the breakdown with the salary. Out of 400 people, ringleader. Ringleader reporting as an office assistant. Ringleader by you, why? All these people that say they care and they care and they care. They care, they care, they care. How I reach there? Yeah. How I reach there? Natty Royal getting some good money, boy. That the one who likes serviceman. Yeah. Mr. Miss who always cussing on the media. Oh, Mr. Miss, you know, you realize who crew this is, right? I have nothing to say, come back. You realize who crew it is, right? Check the names. Anyway, I think they have a show coming up in Sapa or one of them, or Queens Hall or something like that. Remember, you're on a board now too. You can come back to me. I have no cover to my mouth with nothing, you know. Imagine I call a man the other day and I say, boy, I want to get your opinion on it. And the man said, no. I good, bro. I good. We go talk later. I good. I don't want nothing to say. I don't have nothing to say. Because why? Bunch of hypocrites. Bunch of hypocrites. And I see all of you all. All you could vex with me. All you could unfollow me. We don't have to stay friends again. Sunday, my cameraman and security team say they're running late. You feel I wait for them? You know why I say? Yea, do I walk through the valleys of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. Thou art with me, my rod and my staff. Whom shall I be afraid? All you understand, while all you want to deal with flesh, I deal with principalities and powers. You know? I dealing up there. So that nothing out here could scare me. And I was telling my partner just the other day, I have a real nice punch man, you know, Robbie. I don't carry you by my punch man. You know? He right up by me, by my partner too, up in Edinburgh. Right? And we was talking and I said, boy, you know, I don't have no fear. I don't be afraid. I don't feel frightened. But hear what? I'm more for you know. We'll take some break. We had to pay the bills. 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 So let's pay some bills. And when we come back, we'll come back with some more. Don't go anywhere. This is straight to the point.
Yeah. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
At Good Price Wholesalers, we're inviting all business owners. Whether you operate a pharmacy, supermarket, mini-mart, variety store, pet shop, hardware, or bookstore, we've got you covered. We offer a wide range of products, including baby and toddler items, confectionery and candy, cosmetics, fans, household supplies, party supplies, pet products, toys, stationery, and electronics. Wide selection, reliable quality, competitive prices. Contact us today at 380-8475 and one of our sales representatives will be happy to visit you. Good Price Wholesalers, your partner in business success.
I am Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, inviting you to join me for the rebirth of Apne Sitare, Our Stars, a vibrant and spectacular show celebrating the incredible local talents of the sons and daughters of Trinidad and Tobago. Experience the beauty of our culture through singing, dancing, and musical performances as we keep the arts alive and shining bright. Tune in right here on Real TV every Sunday from 1 p.m. for Apne Sitare, Our Stars. See you there.
Hey, I'm Enrique.
And I am Alicia.
And this is Voices of the People,
where Trinbago speaks.
join us every Monday and Friday
From 2 to 3 p.m.,
on Real TV,
where we give you, the people,
a voice.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth.
We're back on the inside. I want to say good afternoon to all of you all that is joining us or has joined us. You know, I feel like I could go on a little beach run or some kind of thing after, you know, I'm feeling a little, you need that salt now. I don't know what it is. I need a little salt in my life. I need a little salt in my life. So many things, and there are a lot of people that are taking opportunity off of this case. And I made a pledge and a responsibility that I will follow straight through till the end. In the past, there has been cases in the past, and I think back then I was a little more cautious back then. When Kesselendo and threats started to come to me, I mean, threats is nothing. But when I get certain phone calls, I had to say, all right, I go back off. But no, I spoke to people like Karen Alexis, who suffered the same fate. Karen Alexis is known to the police via whatever means. And the police tried to execute Karen Alexis. When I started to say, okay, I'm going to go into this, and I started to talk to certain people, some of my people called me and said, Dale, stay away from that, you know. Because they were fearful that what took place with him would happen to me. And when Karen explained, and he said, bro, come by me, I have everything that you need, I have all the evidence. And I left that, and for 2 years plus, he has been speaking about this over and over and over. And guess what? He is now a public hazard. He's a hazard to society, and as such, a detention order was issued for him. And while attorneys would have tried to fight it, the order still remains. As somebody close to me who wash my mouth. What do you say? If you play with fire, you'll get burned. And by association, some of these persons get locked up. They get detained. They get hold for whatever reason. On Sunday, I saw people like Hans Devines. I saw the worthless area representative in St. James, what do you call them? The councillor for the area. I see he outside too. I never see that man. I only see that would be the third occasion I ever see that man. You know, however long that he is councillor in the area, in the district St. James. You know? And I'll never forget, only there's one people vote. And you're passing me straight. Now, if he knew me to be a somebody, he was coming and shake my hand like he wanted to shake it out, suck it out of my shoulder blade. You know? But when you come, you're just going to the people who you feel are influence, and you pass them and you shake their hand and they go their way. That's why I tell you I don't like politics. I don't like it because they're fake. They're fake. I'll never forget when it is they was putting the people out in Port of Spain. I don't think you run with me with that one. And the member for parliament in that area, Mr. Keith Scotland, he summons me to his office. He said, you need to come now. Because when I went out there breathless, you know. I said, but Keith Scotland is a dog with minge. You know, all the sycophants, all they go take that and snap that and put that out there. And when I walked into that office, the same people that say wicked, 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 sit down in the man office. Trappy bad, I tell you. Me, media, people, that's why it is important as a reporter to get all the information, talk to all sides. That's the only way we will function here, you know. That's the only way we will be able to function. Look, I just messaged Guy Griffith and tell him, I said, boy, you have to be a prophet. And I like the fact, you see people who communicate openly, and that's why I could give Keith Scotland the flowers. I don't like the next Ali fella, whoever his name is in St. James. He's a fraud. He's a fake. I never see you in all my, and I grew up in St. James. And I never see you. Whoever know you, know you. But if you serve any people, you have to serve everybody. What man, I look like a UNC? Or I look like a COP? What I look like? But I give Keith Scotland that because you know what? In office, out of office, he remained available. And there are many other ministers who remain available. But when some of them feel like you're going to put the heat on them, they start to distance themselves. Roger Alexander, you was the most available man before you get into office. As a police officer, you was available to me. When you was going up for your seat, you was available to me. I call you, watch now, interview. Like that. When I call the phone, he answering. Yeah. Call the phone now is ring, 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 ring. Nothing else, just rings. Well, I mean, he rings, eh? So I guess I have to face it. Ring, ring, ring. And that's what's going on with a lot of people who represented the people of Trinidad and Tobago today. They get where they needed to get, and to hell with we after. Good evening, Miss Betty. Good evening, Gwyneth. Good evening, Ricardo Reyes, Afia, Hawkeye, Claire. Good afternoon, Garcia. Good afternoon, Brian John. I want to play more videos, you know, but before we do that, let's go to the person of interest. We have two people of interest. Give me the woman first. Did I send you some screenshots of some comments and stuff in the thing? Give me the woman first. And while you give me the woman, You load them comments because that going with her. That going with her. Virgo Queen, good afternoon. Now, this individual of interest, let me see if I could pull this here. Miss Nicole Joseph Cupid. Nicole Joseph Cupid of Lifeline Management Consultancy. Now, Miss Joseph, let me see if it is I could. Did I send it to you? No, I didn't send it to you. I set it up. Let me see. I send you the comments for it. I sent you the comments for it, but I didn't send you the actual picture. And I think it's supposed to have it there on the thing still, you know, but I'll send you this. Yeah. Miss Nicole Joseph, and you know, it's always start off as one person. It's always start off as one, you know. People are trying to get in contact with you, my love, and you're not. You're deflecting. You're disappearing. You're making promises and you're not keeping it. Why are you doing that, my love? Why are you doing that? I put this out here to get in contact with you. And you know what Nicole do? Nicole went and make a statement and lie and say that I call her and say my name is Dale and I want to get information on so-and-so person and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Nicole, Nicole, you show me you want to go and lie on, girl? Nicole, it's simple, you know. Start to be an adult. Do like the counselor and them. When I talk about the counselor, he went and he paid bill and that was it. Don't come and try to look for no fancy thing and try to make thing in a kind of thing. Pay what you owe. Nicole, pay what you owe. But you know, Miss Lifeline, it had no malice with you, you know. Because I want them see my face when I say this. Nicole, come to me. I want them see my face. Nicole don't owe me nothing. I have no interest in Nicole, whether it be for marriage, for friendship, for a movie date, none of the above. Nicole interests me no how, no form, no fashion. But I don't like when people put things out there and then you're coming to try to bully me. I's not a potong, I am a full bulldog. Nicole, stop playing with the fire because you're going to get burned. But when we put up Nicole, just start to kind of run through some of the comments. I put the screenshots on them. With the comments, one person said, thank God I still got my partial refund. I wasn't pleased at all and she only refunded me when her Google reviews started to tank. I was scammed by her as well. Monies were paid and nothing was produced. When I confronted her, she blocked me on LinkedIn. Not surprised to hear she's doing it again. 2 years is nothing. This woman is owing me thousands since 2017. I got a lawyer involved and her lawyer was just as scammy. I left it alone and figured she would scam the wrong person one day. Not surprised at all that she is still doing this. I had my experience with this woman. There's different people, Then I know here's the thing. I worked for this lady back in 2024 through her business, Lifeline Management. She hired staff, including myself, and we were worked without being paid. It became a very stressful situation, and there were a lot of excuses and dishonesty surrounding payments. Another person said, that woman is not even worth this post. Scammers never stop until they encounter a big scammer. I lost $1,800 of my hard-earned money because I tried to give her a chance. Worst mistake ever. And I could go on and on and on and on and on. So what you're telling me is, Miss Nicole, that all these persons here, all these individuals here, they're lying? The paid actors? Nicole prefers. I'm going to tell you what Nicole prefers to do. Nicole prefers to go. I want to see she again, you know, you can take she off. You go find she and she go pay the people and them the money, one way or the other. Nicole prefers. Instead of calling man, say Dale XYZ, to lie in statement, and then sends a pre-action SUA letter to straight to the point. Decides to send a gutter letter to me, trying to bully me to take down the post. Here I saying, instead of you trying to find the money to go and pay these people or get a little payment plan, you're going to buy a lawyer to pay a lawyer money to bully me? You making any sense? Some of these people don't make sense, you know. My next person I'm interested in is a young man. Mr. or should I say prison officer 1, Satish Ramarak. In case we ain't too sure which Satish, Regimental 5796. Satish, you know what you're doing? I know what you're doing. Get in contact with me. And if you're friends of Satish, if you're fellow prison officer, if this is your batch, tell your batch, call me. You could Google me and you'll find my number or numbers, and I just answer my calls. The Lord make it in a way I didn't like to answer phone at all. Now I ain't have a choice. Satish, let's not put what doesn't need to be put out there into the public domain. Come back to me. So we're going to pay some bills. And when we come back, I have some more things for you all. Right here. This is straight to the point. And this is the voice for the voiceless. This is the only platform where persons are able to be heard. They are able to get their results. Let's go pay those bills. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Keep it up.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us. Hi, I'm Zalisa Budu Singh Rupani, and I'm inviting you to join me for Conversations with Zalisa right here on Real TV. It's not just another talk show, it's a space for real stories, real insight, and real impact. We cover it all: health, law, parenting, relationships, drug and substance abuse, mental health, social issues, and so much more, with expert guests who help bring clarity to life's most important questions. So whether you're looking to be informed, empowered, or simply inspired, this show is for you. Weekdays at 10 a.m. with repeats on Real TV.
My mom has everything. What do I give her?
This May, give her something meaningful.
Celebrate every moment with elegant accents. In honor of all mothers, we're offering an exclusive 50% off gold and platinum plated jewelry, the perfect way to show love, appreciation, and timeless elegance. Discover so much more in store: fragrances, watches, handbags, home decor, gift items, and more. Visit us at Elegant Accents, 339 Eastern Main Road, El Dorado, 6 buildings east of Cora Junction on the left, or WhatsApp 719-3894. Make her feel cherished because she deserves nothing less.
Ladies and gentlemen, young people, senior citizens, it is my pleasure and privilege to invite you to look at the program Inspired on Real TV at 2 p.m. every Wednesday afternoon. Inspired is designed to lift your spirits, to help you overcome depression and failure so you could be an outstanding, extraordinary success. We have special experts every Wednesday who will inspire you to do better, to be your best self. So may God bless you. And remember, every Wednesday at 2 p.m., please look out for the program Inspire.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered.
Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we miss. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing ya. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
We're back on the inside. I want to say good afternoon. You know, I just try to understand, sometimes it has some people in Trinidad and Tobago and around the world that just dotish for spite. No, they dotish for spite because a person is messaging me here and is trying to tell me about defamation of character, but they don't know what defamation of character mean. That was like, you know, there are people who have phones, and there should be a law that excludes dotish and dunce people from having a data plan. They should not be able to walk around Trinidad and Tobago with a data plan, with a Facebook account, with a TikTok, because no. And like some of them don't even have family members to tell them, hey, you're embarrassing the family, relax yourself. But some of them dotish or spiked by Lord Father. You tell it, no, I don't talk their language. You is telling me, you is trying to prove to is me about defamation. Hey, all you need a life, yes? All you need a life. All you need a life. That's all you need. But don't come for me. I know exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing. Right? So all the friends of Satish Ramrak, when they don't tell him already, he don't know. The same thing like Nicole. Nicole, I didn't have to call Nicole. I never called Nicole a day in my life. But Nicole could message me from her WhatsApp number to deliver sewage. I'm not interested in your sewage. Don't message me with your sewage. There's another thing here with this attorney, but let's go to, let me play the clip from Eversley. This happened on Sunday as well.
In Trinidad and Tobago today, our democracy is being eroded by the day.
Yep, every day.
And what I'm saying, today, we have a pickup site governing this country called Trinidad and Tobago. And today, I want to say the organizers for Justice for Kia, a group of businessmen reach out to me, some from America. They keep calling me up there yesterday and this morning, and they asked me for us to fund a GoFundMe fund account.
Yeah.
And for me to hire a King Council to represent Kia. See me? And one of the things they tell me, they say, Mr. Eversley, the state have the resources and Kia do not have the resources to get a professional lawyer. And they want some of the best lawyers to fight on Kia behalf. And I want to say to Kia committee today, I will leave you all with my number, and we must act on this immediately so that we can have a top of the line King Council to represent Kia and her family with this matter where it's concerned. And I must say, Trinidad and Tobago today, are we seeing our country now becoming a police state? Are we seeing our country becoming a police state? Are we seeing that we are being victimized for our democracy and standing up for our rights? Well, we have to stand up and fight against the evil forces that we are seeing taking place today operating in our country. So we are going to form this GoFundMe fund account in the name of Kia, and they said they're going to make sure a King Council come and represent Kia as Kia City. Thank you.
Let's go straight to, I want to publicly say I was bashing Fuad, I started to talk about the George Floyd and how persons came out and you're not hearing them, and I was pleasantly surprised on Sunday to see Fuad there. And, as a respected man in the community, they asked him to say something. I want to play that video with Fuad.
Good afternoon to everyone who is here. I will get emotional. Right, that part you was not supposed to hear. You was not supposed to hear that part. When I say I will get emotional, because I have a heart still.
Hold on, we need empathy.
Most of us. And I would like some of us to dig deep in our hearts and find that love that's supposed to exist in us.
Amen.
I would like to appeal to my brothers and my sisters in the police service that right is right and wrong is wrong.
Correct.
And it makes it immensely more difficult for you all to do what is right when you all try to assist in covering up what is wrong. We have to call it like it is. We have to call it like it is. Because if we do something wrong as civilians, we're wrong.
Yes.
And if you all do something wrong
as people who are empowered, who are paid, who are entrusted to protect and serve us, then that wrong is wrong.
Wrong is wrong.
That wrong is wrong. I feel some type of hope when I see these young people. These young people, and give them a round of applause. I feel some type of hope for this society. You know, there are people who say Trinidad born through, and it's a waste of time. It's are people who believe that. But when I see young people like this with understanding, with bravery, with a heart, I feel hope.
Amen.
I feel hope.
Amen.
So I don't really need to talk because I hear my spirit and my words coming out of their mouths.
Amen.
This ain't start today. No. This ain't start today. No. I was in my mother's belly 41 years ago, and she walked up into St. James because a member of the Jamaat al-Muslimin was stabbed to death by a police officer. Right? I was in my mother's stomach. And when I was born, we used to have a little memorial for that individual. You could look back at the case. Abdul Karim is his name. He was eventually, his family was eventually given some compensation for the matter, right? Like money could compensate for life. Like money could buy life. Like a sorry could buy life. And I was in my mother's stomach, and this memorial we used to do afterwards. And I used to tell my mom, every time I see it, it bothered me. Because even not on this earth, but on this earth in my mother, something inside of me, I felt that from when it happened and I was yet to be born. And since then, 41 years, we have seen countless. All you don't know, we don't know. I telling all you don't know, we don't know. We know what we see when it have a little camera footage, not so? Yeah. Let them pass.
Still telling me we didn't see
Let them pass. You telling me? I just go and watch over and over because they make me doubt myself. Yeah. They make us doubt ourselves, you know.
You didn't see it.
You didn't see it. We didn't see what we see.
My brother from Mova who said they threatened those young men not to come out today, right? Yeah. 3 people killed in Mova. We watched the footage where the police stopped the car.
Put them back, come out the car, they put him back in the car.
And shot them in cold blood. And still, all you know, still those people have not gotten justice. Yep.
To the press.
Next year.
I have a young friend, a member of the protective services, who was killed in Shogunas. They tell the parents, wrong place, wrong time.
Yes, I know. Yep.
That is what they tell you afterwards in confidence, quiet. Because they come for who was wrong and you there.
Imagine they coming for people.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yep. But we also, they are members of our society who encourage the killing of civilians. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, not so. Yes. 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 You say home invasion this because we are afraid of crime and there's no justification for going into somebody's home or whatever. That is wrong. But once they put those labels on you and the police kills you, you all don't see the comments? All they don't see the comments? Good job.
Good job. Kill that.
Good job, not so? Yeah. Careful, some of us here don't say good job too, you know. Because no one has the right to take another person's life in cold blood.
Amen. But it's not good.
And I hope you'll understand, my brothers and sisters in the police service, that even though you have a badge and a uniform and whatever, when you reach to God, and He questions you what you do, You cannot ask Guevara or somebody else who
To answer on their
you
behalf.
to answer for you.
Sandy Farrell, that can't happen.
So we all need to be very careful. We all need for Trinidad and Tobago to go forward. We need this reform of the police service. The officers need it too. Body cams. From the last time that Mr. Guevara promised procurement of new body cameras, I say, all right, we'll give him a little time. How much months gone? 4. Too much. It is this, yeah, vehicles route. Vehicles route.
Fancy vehicle.
Vehicles.
Expensive vehicle. Electronic vehicle. Electric vehicle.
And well, they had to buy bullets very often because they're using plenty.
Plenty people.
It is in the best interest of our entire society and those who protect and serve us that we do the right thing. That these body cameras come and we have a greater level of accountability. We want everyone to be accountable within our society. Nobody is greater than anybody else. No life matters than any other life.
Correct.
So I want to close by saying, I thank God for those who come out.
Yeah.
Right? Give yourselves a round of applause again. Don't ever tell yourself it does not make a difference. Believe me, just this here today will save lives.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now. No. This evening, tomorrow, when the police are taking their action, this may affect them. They will say, hey. They will think twice. So let us continue to demand justice. I have hope. I really have hope. And God bless all those who have come out today. Keep the fight going. All right? Bless you all.
If not now, then when? Let's pay some bills, and when we come back, we're going to come back with some more. Don't go anywhere. This is Straight to the Point.
Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
You're viewing Real TV. Thanks for choosing us.
Real TV, where we keep it real all day, every day. If you're loving the entertainment, the news, and all the content we bring, then don't just watch, be part of the movement. Follow us on every platform you use: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Share this with your family and friends, your group chat. Let them know Real TV is the new wave. Real TV, news, entertainment, information, bringing reality to you.
Hello everyone, I'm Kwesi Park. I invite you to join me right here on Real TV for the program Unfiltered Youth. This series will engage a panel of young persons from a very diverse cross-section of our society, talking or discussing the real issues affecting them in their daily lives. So join me right here on Real TV on Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. with repeats on Sundays and Wednesdays.
me, yeah. Straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Yeah, straight to the point, we not beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice. Current affairs, politics in the air. Social issues, we deal with it fair. No fluff, no filter, we call it how it is. Real TV vibes, what this how we be. Straight to the point, get the people them speak. Straight to the point, every day of the week. Drama, truth, now the stories we've been. Tune in, let reality sing, yeah. Straight to the point, we don't beat round the bush. Straight to the point, yeah, we cut through the bush. From news to drama, truth in every voice. If you want real talk, this is your choice.
For some of y'all that believe or feel to yourself that, you know, as I know come, I just come out there. We doing this long time. It's just amazing the lengths and breadths that people go to smother something. And I always say this, it's okay, you know, you make a mistake, you make a wrong choice. Police officers are not perfect in anything that they do. They're not perfect. But when it reaches to the point that in your imperfections, you're doing things to hide and cover up the imperfections, that's when I have an issue. That's when I can definitely say that my trust is out the window. Because why would you go out of your way to intervene in justice? And, you know, while I'm here and, you know, it might look like a little distracted, but I'm not. Because I still have to be alert and aware of what's happening around me and what's going on around me. And a gentleman here is trying to verbalize me on the media. And it's always from a fake profile. Always from a fake profile. They're always trying to intimidate me with a fake profile. Come out with your chest. Come out with your bare belly and let we have a talk. Don't hide behind a fake profile and want to send me all kind of stupidness and then expect me to what? I'm not wasting my time on people who have fake profile. What do they feel? Or they could intimidate me because of what? Why? I just want to take all the time with me. All the nice fancy talk and the proper language and all kind of thing that we just talk on TV. Take all the time with me, you know. I am not the one. Try Jesus before you try me. Even go by mommy and daddy before you come by me. But don't come by me. But it is so, I don't even know how to express it in Arabic. I don't know how to express it again because every time now that I think, I close my eye, I went and sleep, I wake up, and this situation is on my mind. And you know, what the part of it that is on my mind the most is the fact that police officers found it okay to publicize that they disperse a crowd. What else has the Toronto Police Service has been lying about? The murder in Morvan, didn't they not say it was a shootout? Didn't they not say that the guys did X, Y, and Z, and as such the retaliation was appropriate? What about Keselendo? What happened in that instance? And the other young man that died as well. Would we say that it is fair? I want to play the video from Keselendo, you know, to show all you the evidence and as far as how far police officers will go. But before I do that, I would have sent you something else, Robbie. This is in pertaining and connection to there was a gentleman seen on Lopez Street. This would be near Mirage West Side. So I think that would have been the first set of thing I sent. And there's some footage as well. You'll play the one that, the CCTV footage. This young man was seen in the area interfering with vehicles, trying to open persons' cars, was walking up to the car, pulling the door, and he was caught doing it. We have evidence of him trying to do it to 2 vehicles. I think I sent you the video as well. So let's take a look at that here. Actually seen here interfering with the van. He was also seen interfering with one of them Suzuki vehicles and them. This is the gentleman. So let's just put up the picture of the young man. So just in case anybody knows him. This is the gentleman here in question. He has been in the area of Lopez Street. And this just goes to show as well, secure your vehicles. Time's hard. If you're not a social media influencer, that wiggling and jiggling on TikTok and making yourself look dotish, work will be hard to find. So some of these guys and them resorting to distressing people. All right? You can come back to me. And of course, to those of you that are watching us, make sure and follow us on everywhere, straight to the point, on Facebook, on TikTok. Look for Real TV, TT, on Facebook, and all social platforms as well. Let me play, just to refresh you all, because something tell me these days, since after this thing with Caracili, it's like I want to open back up the can of worms with Keselendo. Because every family deserves justice, And every time that a life is lost, is an opportunity for others to get justice. There were 3 boys that were shot. The mother was there. I have a friend, her brother was killed in a house. No justice. And I know by police, criminals. But we have the equipment, we have this, I don't know. Maybe all the other girls let me use it and I go ahead fight crime. Let's play the video with the Kessa Lendo in the incident. And this is Kessa Lendo. Kessa went to go and drop a transmission. Was executed. And the police shoot him. Then they throw him in the back of a van. They throw him in the back of a van and carry him for a joyride. You can play it.
Make
You can't
Trinidad a
joyride.
better place.
And when he left that house, and the police officers were to take him to the hospital, they make all kind of rounds and all kind of drive before they reach to the hospital. The hospital is not even 5 minutes away. Not even 5 minutes away. It shows here that he would have reached Shogunas District Health Center at 1826. And have our next mark to bus. You know, these police officers never call in the shooting until 10:02 p.m. They call dispatch 10:02 to say it had a shooting. All it, I ain't done, you know, but we coming back. You got Bill.
Well, they feel like no come, you know. And I want to say thank you to the persons that give us credible information to help others and to help people. It's not about informers, you know, you like to say informer that's dead and informer this and that. But we need people who believe that justice must be served to help us dish it out like hot tea. And if it means that we have to work, that we build back the trust of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service the right way, then so be it. A former senior officer told me, he said, Dale, I know how these rogue police operate. You see you feel we go get flagged for that? The Orlando. I feel like that's how I want to end this show today. And I want us to open our eyes and realize what is before us. Are we going to be a part of the problem? Or are we going to be the solution? Are we going to make excuses for something that it didn't happen now, you know? It wasn't happening yesterday alone, or last week, or 4 months ago. These are things that have been happening years. It wasn't just happening when the UNC come in power. It was happening when the PNM was in power. It was happening when the NAR was in power. But the thing about it is, what are we doing for change? What are we doing for better? Are we going to continue making excuses? Are we going to continue making fun of the all you wicked woman? Are we saying that the all you wicked woman, maybe now she's making a lot of sense? I am seeing a lot of police officers who have no restraint. None whatsoever. Police officers that are going out there to do favors of their friends and their senior officers and not upholding the law. And because the small man don't have the resources, you know, they wouldn't go out to all the big boys and them, you know. It's people like you and I, and those of you who are watching this television show, that they will come around because why? Why did I have money to go and fight that? What's the probable cause? What's the law? Wherever we say must go. Wherever we say happen, happen. And enough is enough. And we shouldn't have a spit in the face where the authorities are spitting in our faces. I will leave you all with this because we have just about 3 minutes on the clock. And I think that this is important. I want to give all your time to sit and to think about where do we go from here? What is our agenda from here? Do we really want to fix Trinidad and Tobago? Or are we okay with how things are? And we're saying, well, you know, it didn't hit me yet. Because too late shall be the cry when it reach home by you, you know. So I'm leaving you all with this. And I want you all to let that internalize a little bit. So we could understand. So I'm signing out, but I want you all, and just look at all that is happening. Look at all that is happening within us. And you make a decision. Would Kaya and Joshua be the last? Or do we need more people to make the statement? You all have a beautiful, beautiful afternoon, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. sharp, right here on Real TV.
From them child, them show sympathy for a while, and back to them regular schedule. Them act cool like them live in a igloo. Them hate you the same minute them love you, Father God. One shot, two shot, three shot, and them still don't give up. I say wait, I come back. Let me put on my lily white robe. Somebody want think me sleep but me wide awake. Me feel it pre but me never afraid. Them watch every step, every move me make. Me see through them smile, yeah, me know them fake. All your win boy take the cake. But I man trust them, me not beg for nevertheless. Them want drink the whole thing and give you the drugs. Them a try to hurt me but me ever bless. My countenance remain pure and true. I say wait, I come back.
The views and opinions expressed in the preceding program were those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content was provided for informational and entertainment